2018, the major accomplishments, Homeland Security, law enforcement awareness briefing on terrorism prevention. Oh. See, law enforcement didn't like it that I said that they were harassing me. Yes. Even though I gave them the evidence that I wasn't in Jefferson County and I wasn't in Swim. Right. They don't like it when I call it a hate crime. They don't like it when I tell them that they're violating the Full Faith and Credit Act of the United States. Yes. And then every time I ask them to remove their fraud, they keep obstructing me from talking to my sons, right, and talking to Marilyn Van Proyen and her kids. Now, I'm actually going to want ownership of anything underneath the United States of America, yes, or any foreign base or location of Homeland Security. I'm suing you for it. I'm gonna fill them all up with human nutrient, making it into a soil that's usable for those that are concerned about food, feed, and fertilizer. Now, the Targeted Violence and Terrorism Prevention, federal law enforcement training centers, spent about 2 years working with over 60 state, local, tribal, and fusion center representatives, yeah, to create an actionable, research-driven training program, the Law Enforcement Awareness Brief, known as the LAB, L-A-B, in capital letters and all. Oh, look at that. It kind of shines if you kind of look at it. Yes. Now, 3 to 5 hour brief to be delivered to state, local law enforcement. Yeah. Training instructors, updated material, quality control. 540 state and local law enforcement via the Denver Police Department, the CIAC, Colorado Fusion Center. Oh, could you get me the fusion centers? And underneath them, ooch, and any missing dirt that you decided to melt. Yes. And then every location right now, I'm going to want it. And then that Colorado CIAC. Yeah. See, I'm the victim of terrorism. Yes. Because of the malicious harassment right now and the hate crimes. Yes. Of false arrest, false imprisonment right now. And I'm going to sue you, Homeland Security. Yes. For every location underneath the nation that you were absolutely sure that you needed to make. Yes. So as to be able to protect the population in the event of an apocalyptic, yes, apocalyptic, yes, a cataclysmic event that causes all of us to have to live underground. Now, these are large areas, yes, that could house millions of American citizens that I'm going to use for my own personal uses. So you get me every look. Now, trained new Fusion Center leadership, 25 jurisdictions, led the design and delivery of the first national P forward slash CRCL seminar for Fusion Centers in 2012. And then award center for the personnel. Why don't you get me every award of every individual in Homeland Security since November 25th of 2002? See, I'd like to congratulate all of you with a small lawsuit involving your personal assets, the individual locations that you work, yes, and anything underneath those locations that I am personally going to want to have ownership of.